Welcome everyone to the Everything Show episode 211. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212. And I'm with Bryan. What's up, Bryan?
Hello, how you doing?
What's up, Chris?
My greeting is going to be less interesting than Bryan's, so hey everybody.
What's up, Gloria?
Howdy ho.
I was just going to say that. What's up, Trey? How are you, Trey?
Have you ever drank Bayless from a shoe? I'm old Greg! Anybody? Anybody watching Mighty Boosh? No?
No.
No? Look it up. Old Greg, Mighty Boosh. It's fine. How y'all doing?
All right, so what do you call it? Sony is in dire straits with this whole Spider-Man franchise. Yeah. So now the word is that Emma Stone is going to return as Gwen Stacy.
So silly. She makes the perfect Gwen Stacy, that's the thing. But
Wait, okay. They realize that they killed her off too soon. They regret it because they felt she was a great actress and they should have got another movie out of it. Sony is on the verge of doing horrible as a business and might go bust out of nowhere. Just happened past couple months. It's the worst selling Spider-Man movie of all time, although it made a lot of money. They can't have any villains because they all associated every villain with Oscorp, and people hate that at Oscorp. They were going to do Kraven the Hunter and Chameleon and Mysterio, and then they scrapped that. They were going to do the Sinister Six, they scrapped that. They were going to do the Venom, they scrapped that. They were going to do, as of a week ago, a Spider-Man super female team.
right.
Called Glass something. That was scrapped. So now, the plan is to clone Gwen Stacy with the Jackal and have Spider-Man fight the Scarlet Spider in Amazing Spider-Man 3 and do the whole clone storyline. And the hell with everybody else.
Rhino just disappears. He's just not there. He's just poof. Oh, we got him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, well, shoot, I know his name. I was going to say it a second ago. Who's the guy who played Spider-Man? Yeah, Andrew Garfield's out, right? I think
well,
reprising the role. That's what I read.
Might not come back if her boyfriend's not in it. So so I think he's back in.
Because I thought they were going to reboot it again. That's the thing. I thought they were going to reboot.
Basically what they're doing.
Well, now they're not. Supposedly, because he's still on the contract.
Yeah.
And technically, she's on the contract, I think.
Yeah. Well, I like the idea because the original, when they were going to do the Wolverine standalone movies, those were supposed to be like the Bond movies of the Marvel Universe. They were supposed to be standalone from each other, meaning like one Wolverine movie was supposed to not have anything to do with the other Wolverine movie because they were going to do books that necessarily had nothing to do with each other. Mm-hmm. And, you know, the thing about comic book movies, the reason you can get away with rebooting them, do a trilogy, reboot, do something else, like they're doing with Batman. In my mind, that works out great because it's based in the comic book world. We see that happen sort of in comics all the time. Meaning, what I mean is, you see Jim Lee drawing Batman, and then Grant Morrison comes along later and draws him in a different way. Somebody writes him with a little bit of a different personality or what have you. Not everybody writes the same character with the exact same personality. Yeah, they have a template, but they take some liberties and whatnot. I mean, the core's there, but they kind of do them their own way, whether they're drawn. And so that's what I kind of see with that's how I take the movies too. And people who aren't comic fans, who are just like want to go see the movie, and they don't understand that, they don't get it, you know. But unfortunately, you can't just pander to comic fans. That's why Comic-Con in San Diego sucks, because they're pandering to everybody, you know. Like wrestling, I like wrestlers are great athletes. I like wrestling. I haven't watched it in a while. But the thing is,
you're not missing anything.
Yeah, I've never been to Comic-Con in San Diego. I don't have any intention. I'll go to Emerald City Con in Seattle, and I'll go to Road City Con here, which I've been to here in Portland, because those are cons geared towards the actual fans of the genre and of like the comic movie genre and sci-fi in general and fantasy in general. and they're geared towards the artist, so the artists can get their name out. They can sell their product, their their books and stuff like that. Wizard World, San Diego, they're gotten out of control. And from what I hear, it's just not fun. I don't want to fight for a spot at a panel.
I have some bad news too now. Turns out that Marvel's going to be a mess in 2015. They have a storyline that they've been releasing every week. They're going to redo just about every single massive storyline they've ever done. Civil War, Armor Wars, Planet Hulk, Days of Future Past, No More Mutants, Death of the Fantastic Four, the Death of the X-Men, X-Men 92, whatever that is. Spider-Man's back with Mary Jane, with a child. So the end result, supposedly the rumor is that the Marvel Universe is going to be restarted. And it's going to be their own 52. After every storyline's done in Secret Wars 3 or whatever. And they're going to restart the whole damn comic book universe and screw it up even further. So, it's already starting.
Wow.
They're going to Fantastic Four and X-Men.
Crazy.
By 2015 ends, there'll be a new Marvel Universe.
That explains why they're, discontinuing books like, Fantastic Four, which Fantastic Four, I mean, it's sort of popular, but it's never been...
The sales have been crappy lately.
Well, it's never been a hugely popular comic like Spider-Man and the X-Men.
But they're doing it to 20th Century Fox. That's why they're doing it. That and X-Men, which is terrible. That's why they killed off Wolverine. So, and they're not going to bring him back until Wolverine comes back. Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, Wolverine will come back in 2016 when the movie comes back. So, and the She-Thor, that's temporary. The Falcon, that's temporary. As the Captain America. So, technically, Steve Rogers
retire.
Steve Rogers is an old man now.
Oh, that's right. I heard about that. He somehow lost his ability and he's aged rapidly.
Well, supposedly, in my theory, because he's worthy, technically he could just pick up Thor's hammer, slam it, and then he has his abilities back. Like the powers of a god, because he was able to lift Thor's hammer in the comic.
Oh, did you see the plates to that in the trailer for Avengers? That tickled me to death. That was the one thing that was the best. That was the best part of that whole trailer. The whole trailer was awesome.
The new story is
when it just moves just a little bit, you see Thor's face just go.
He almost died right there. He almost died.
Thinking about all the bad things he did that day, and he was like, "Uh-oh."
Yeah,
he was scared of that. He was like, "That was crazy."
So Heimdall might make an appearance in Avengers, right?
Which one?
Heimdall, I think in 2. And
he's appearing in Avengers 2.
Yeah, I think that just came out. That'd be really cool. He's a really great character.
Yeah, Loki's going to appear very briefly, I think, as probably the after credit scene, I think. Possibly. So, that's going to be interesting.
He's the king of Asgard now.
Yeah. What do you feel, guys, of this Spider-Man nonsense going on?
It'll fall through. It'll fall through, and they'll wind up making Amazing Spider-Man 3 the way they were going to.
I think that they're this close. Let me show you. They're this close to actually giving in and teaming up with Marvel. Yep. Because the Spider-Man is doing so. It is terribly right now. And what their saving grace is going to be is give the fans what they want, and every Marvel fan wants Spider-Man, and to be able to go into the especially if they're going to do the Civil War storyline. You can't do that. I mean, Spider-Man had a big part to play in that. You can't have that without Spider-Man, in my opinion.
I agree.
And if they can't, they'll find a way to do it without him.
Bollocks.
Yeah, I know. Bryan, what do you have to say? Gwen Stacy next movie or no Gwen Stacy?
Wait. Huh? Sorry? What?
Gwen Stacy in the next movie or no?
Yeah.
You want to see Scarlet Spider? I know you want to see Scarlet
No,
Spider.
it's just that I like Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy. I hate that they.
I, for one, would be looking forward to seeing Scarlet Spider eventually.
I loved Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy. I mean, I don't think they killed her system.
When I heard that they
do a 360 and say that the clone died and the real one's alive or something.
when I heard that they
Or 180. Is it a 180? 180. It takes a turn, right?
when I heard that they killed her off, I didn't like it. So I'd be really excited if they bring her back.
Okay.
'Cause I
So
like
you're
her.
sure.
Yeah,
What about you, Chris?
I like her as Gwen Stacy.
What about you?
Honestly, at this point, I don't care about Spider-Man movies. To tell you the truth, if they should go all in. If they're gonna do something as ridiculous as that, they should make her be Black Cat with Carnage's symbiote and just have at it.
They probably just take that idea right now from the comics.
Yeah.
What do you say, Trey?
Yeah, I'm with him. I'm with him. I don't care. It's like because it's not that I don't care. I mean, I would like to see a really good Spider-Man movie, but the way Sony's going right now, I mean, they're just failing miserably, and they can't help but fail.
We did have some great news that Star Wars Episode 7 is done filming.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. I feel like they did that quick, man. That was a quick shoot.
Well, they got to start filming Episode 8 eventually.
It was a bumpy ride, but they got it done.
Now, when is Episode 8 supposed to come out? 2016? They're supposed to do it every year.
I don't know. They're doing 7, and then they're gonna do a
break, and then
spin-off.
They're gonna do a movie like an origin story, and then they're gonna do the other movie.
I don't think that's gonna work out that way because they haven't filmed crap with the movie yet.
Well, honestly, I think because I don't think we're gonna be seeing Episode 8 soon because I think that since J.J. Abrams apparently isn't doing it, I think you're gonna have.
Oh, I think it's gonna be like 4 or 5 years, yeah.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have a bigger break between 7 and 8.
Well, now I think what's gonna happen. If he finished Episode 7, that means he can go to Star Trek now.
Yeah.
Right. True.
And he's gonna go back and do Star Trek.
Probably. I mean, at least the next one. Not the next one, but Orsi's gonna do this one.
The next one. No. Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's officially has the director's chair. I mean, I don't think he's going to take that away from him, and that would be a crap move. It's one of his best friends. Yeah. I mean, I don't think he would take it away from him. He's going to have he can have a heavy hand to play. Well, there's a lot of post production that they have to do on Star Wars now. So, and I think Star Trek is getting ready. What do they have? They have a script and everything, right?
They have something. They're going to film it in early 2015. Doctor Strange is supposed to be filming early 2015 also.
So. But J.J. Abrams was never meant to film any more than the first Star Wars. There was always going to be him, then another guy was going to direct 8, and another guy was going to direct direct 9. So it was supposed to be 3 different people from the get-go.
Are they gonna Are they gonna do the Luke turn into the dark side?
I don't know about that. I doubt it.
We don't know anything about the story. We're not going to know anything about the story. Like, even the first teaser trailer was only going to give us probably the subtitle, and that's it. I think we're not
going to show... The teaser's going to show the good, and then they're going to show somebody with an evil lightsaber, and that's it.
Yeah.
You're not going to...
That's it. Yeah.
They're going to show like a Sith or something, a Jedi, and that's it. You're not going to... You'll maybe see a couple aliens. You may hear, like, Chewbacca without seeing him.
We're talking about this next movie?
Yeah.
The teaser.
Oh, the teaser, right. Because I think the thought is that somebody told me, I don't know if it was you.
They may have the teaser that Millennium Falcon gets destroyed in the beginning.
Oh, and I don't know if you said it or somebody here said it, but I remember somebody saying that that Darth, what's his face? Who's the baddie in 7? Darth.
No, to tell you the truth.
But apparently somebody said that's apparently Luke.
Then I'm hearing
I don't know.
That's speculation right now, yeah.
I don't know if I believe it, though. I mean...
I'm hearing the Emperor's still alive.
Because I don't think... I mean, I know they're not going with established, canon from the novels, but I mean, there's no coming back from that if he's, like, full-on, like, mostly, Darth Vader, like...
Darth Vader is in the movie. They're doing a flashback with the Emperor and Darth Vader and Princess Leia.
That's right. I did hear about that. Yeah.
James Earl Jones, yeah. And there'll probably be a Yoda flashback, too. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, there's a James Earl Jones voiced a part and apparently in Rebels too. So
Yes, yeah.
it's pretty
Getting
cool.
ready for Star Wars Episode 7, I'm sure.
But that was his test run, right? Keeping his voice in shape.
Probably. I'm sure he filmed it already. Unless they do it on post-production or something.
Yeah.
All right, gang. This is a short everything show getting us ready for these big announcements that are coming. There's going to be some cool movie announcements, and I'm waiting to hear on a possible new Alien movie, not Prometheus. I'm waiting on that. So,
Really?
yeah.
Yahoo!
That'll be great. All right, guys. We'll be back tomorrow night for the Real Walking Cast. Take care. Bye for now.